There's so many challenges that people face, women face. In the workplace, I think one of the things we tend to think about is the glass ceiling, but that's when you get to the top. And before you get to the top, one of the biggest challenges is that broken rung from moving from an individual contributor to the management level. For every 100 men who are promoted to that level, 87 women are promoted, and I think it's 73 women of color are promoted. So I think we need to fix the system at that level. And as women, we need to raise our hands when we're ready for that next level. I'm Diane Headley, Chief People Officer at the Ford Foundation, and I'm honored to accept the Inspiration Award from the Bottomless Closet.
I feel like women in the business world show up at the starting line, and a lot of other people are wearing the high-level Nike trainers, and women have a little cement on their shoes. Hi, I'm Tracy Bird. I'm an executive director at Morgan Stanley, and I'm thrilled to accept the Leadership Award from Bottomless Closet. I grew up in a very small town in upstate New York. There were three young women that applied for a scholarship, and it's usually given to one person. They gave the scholarship to all three of us. We all had good grades, we worked very hard, but our families didn't have a lot of money. I think getting that scholarship early was the beginning of what I call community and another link on the chain. When you give back to people, you do so hopefully without looking for anything in return. But what you do kind of ask for implicitly is for the next person to pull the next person up the chain, which is so important, and particularly important for women.
One of the biggest challenges I faced is early in my career, I realized that talent and qualifications was just not enough. And so it was important to understand how to navigate a set of unwritten rules that wasn't designed for me. Overcoming these challenges required me to really lean onto mentors and community. I'm Desforges. I am excited and honored to be receiving the Male Ally Award for 2026. Community has always been an integral part of who I am as an immigrant, as a veteran, as a Black man. It's always important to have people that will break barriers for me. So my hope is to continue the work I do as an ally, is to help others, specifically women, navigate through those sets of unwritten rules.
I think there are several things that differentiate Bottomless Closet. For me, as a results person, I got the impression that the results were immediate. I love when clients ring the bell when they get a job. I think that's a wonderful touch and so important, and brings the community together to celebrate.
You really catapult people from the knowing stage to the doing stage, because not many other organizations or venues will provide the how. They tell you the what all the time. This is what you need to do. This is what it takes. But you say, oh, come with me and I'll show you, and this is how to do it. And I'm not only going to support you with resume writing and clothing, but I'm also going to be your community.
The thing that I think sets you apart is dignity. The clothing is the starting point. The engagement that the clients have with their coaches, giving you skills to get a job and giving you clothing to get a job, but also it's so much bigger than the job. You're dealing with the whole human being.
One piece of advice that I would give to a Bottomless Closet client is to embrace a growth mindset, because the world is not static. And so a growth mindset will help you really develop the resilience necessary to fight through the barriers.
Take it one step at a time. Sometimes we're faced with some kind of setback or some kind of challenge that seems overwhelming. Break it down into smaller little tasks. I will take 10 minutes to catch my breath. I will think about something that makes me feel good, makes me feel strong, and then tackle the next thing instead of feeling overwhelmed. Just take it one step at a time.
If I were to give one of your clients advice, I would actually give that advice in a question. Is it possible to see your scars as strength and your experiences as strength?
Bottomless Closet is important to me, and accepting this leadership award is particularly important to me because of the sense of community you have. From the very beginning, I felt like it was so welcoming, and I have to say I felt very comfortable with Melissa Norton from the beginning. I just felt like she was a long-lost sister, and I found a cause that I could really get behind.
Accepting the award means everything. The work that you do resonates so much with my personal values and my professional work in wanting to uplift people so that they can do the best work that they can. And that's what you do.
Getting the Male Ally Award from Bottomless Closet is really an indicator, a reminder of the impact that we're making, even if it's one person at a time. And so receiving the award motivates me and inspires me to keep leaning in and pushing forward to keep doing the good work that we're doing.
If I were to say in one word what Bottomless Closet does for women and gives women, I would say hope.
Bottomless Closet gives women a sense of community and acceptance. I think it's about community right now, more than ever.
I would describe what Bottomless Closet gives to women is hope. With hope, the impossible becomes possible. And without it, even the simplest task becomes virtually impossible to complete. Bottomless Closet just doesn't help women write resumes or provide clothing. What it does is provide hope, and that hope they can see themselves reaching for the future.